Yeah, man. Back in the building with another video. Fam, it's getting embarrassing out here. There is no way in hell I'm reading any of the verbiage that you see there on the screen. But I want to be able to tell you guys about how devious some of these women are when they don't get their way. Now, this conversation is more or less centered around plastic parts and whether men enjoy plastic parts. Me, myself, I prefer a woman to be all natural, meaning that whatever God blessed her with is what I am going to appreciate. But we got an OnlyFans woman, Thotty, who is out here trying to expose this man. And fam, you got to listen to this conversation. Before we get into it, let me just say this. Shout out to everybody who's tuned into the channel, subscribing. I really appreciate all the love. You know we building over here and we steadily picking up momentum. Without further ado, let's get into it. You're not gonna believe this shit.
So it's my mental that you like. It's not me physically. It's not me physically.
Nothing to do with physical attraction.
Absolutely, exactly.
Something else.
Exactly. So you are physically attracted to women with bodies that I got to go to a surgeon for. So
you don't have to go to a surgeon for anything. Nobody ever told you have to go and get your body done, because I've always accepted you for who you are. Always. I've never once said I never accepted you.
Wayne, can I ask you something?
Yes, ma'am.
So like when she talked to you about the situation where you got soft a couple times, like how did that conversation go on your end?
So I pretty much told her, mainly it was because it was a new woman, you know what I mean? And we were already going through shit. And then that's just going off of what Detox was asking earlier. Is like when I told her, and I don't mean to laugh at this because it's such a horrible thing to say, and I'm not trying to, I'm just trying to find some sort of way to not sound it's just sad to say, but for me to admit that, hey, you don't arouse me anymore.
You'll see what she doing with the emojis.
So deeply rooted, it has nothing to do with just physical attraction.
Yo, this girl is up here clowning this guy for not being rock during whatever spicy time session that they might have. But look at the emoji game that she is doing. And this is how you know these women right here, fam, they will put you out on blast any opportunity. It's shameful, but just peep what she's doing with the emojis.
It has more so to do with mental space. And I just didn't feel like I was in a good mental space. I didn't feel like he was always on my head. I just felt very uncomfortable. I felt very sad. I was not in a good space. I felt like lust is the only thing that was only going to fucking work for me at that point.
But did you tell her that though? That's the thing about Geminis. Geminis don't tend to tell people when they're going through shit. They kind of keep shit caged in. But did you express that to her though?
He don't owe her nothing. So fam, you guys heard the video right there for yourselves. Now, this is the point I want to be able to talk about. Sometimes you might not be able to perform the way you need to during a certain session because you're not connected to that woman. I think that is actually real. Now, most of us will be like, yo, forget all of that. I'm gonna handle my business. But let's be for real. You know, when you are dealing with a woman that, you know, you're not really into like that for whatever reason, maybe it's like, yo, y'all are arguing. Or in this case, this is what I believe. Some dudes don't really be attracted to plastic parts like that. For me, what I find is that when I deal with women who have plastic parts, it's, you know, I'm gonna make sure I take care of my business, but is it something that I'm gonna be extra excited about? The answer is no for me. And then recently I was talking to one of my friends and he was basically saying the same thing. And that's the reason why I wanted to do this video, to find out from you guys, like, does it matter if a woman has plastic parts, or do some guys struggle with the fact that she has these plastic parts and it just don't feel right? Just my thoughts. Let me know down there in the comments. But did you also hear in the beginning of the video when she said, but you are attracted to women with plastic parts? And this is what a lot of women seem to do nowadays, is that they gonna tell you what you like, and then when you voice that you don't like that, or it's not your preference, you're not in the right headspace, they're gonna clown you, shame you, and everything else. This woman is a OnlyFans content creator that happens to be talking about this, but notice how she's trying to put him on blast because she's butthurt, and now he wet noodles because he didn't give her the time that I guess she was expecting. Let me know down there in the comments what you guys think. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.